back in the lab, back in the building. Coach put us back in the game, and we are back like we never left. Every action has a reaction. In my early adolescent years, between the ages of 13 and 16, I was heavily into porn. It's no secret, I had a porn addiction. 2-3 times a day I would beat my meat. When I was a freshman, like 13, 14, when I first discovered what it was and I first felt the pleasure of masturbation, I'm talking 2, 3, 4 times a day, up to 10 times a week, every day, non-stop, for months on end. Now, my freshman year of high school, I was a troubled kid. Not like in a bad way, but I had a lot of energy. Would talk a lot, would want to talk to my friend across the classroom, try and make school fun, run around in the hallways. I was one of them. I used to Naruto runs through the hallway. That was me my freshman year. And I cut all that shit out 10th grade. Now, freshman year, I would get into a lot of trouble, but I never associated it with me watching porn or beating my meat. I never associated it with that. 10th grade, when I mellowed down and I wasn't really I stopped caring about, trying to talk in class. I just wanted to just do my work and stay out the way. Every time I would beat my meat, I would notice I'm getting into some type of trouble, and it wouldn't be something I would be able to control. It would be a situation in where I couldn't control it. And it wasn't just school, it was personal business as well. So family, friends, girls, especially girls. Little meticulous things that made me say, hold up, I think every time I beat my meat, something is going on. So that opened my eyes. But 10th grade, I thought I was just tripping. I thought I was just like, okay, this has got to be just some weird coincidence. So then 11th grade came. And then that's when I found out about NoFap. Shout out to Steph is Cold. Shout out to Ron Wills. Shout out to C Boogie. Shout out to AMS. All of the OG red pillars. I don't know who all in that community now. But once I found out about NoFap, and I tried to practice it, like, all right, I'm gonna go 30 days and not relapse. I'd pay attention to if anything goes wrong. All right, let me see if I get in trouble, and I would, or something. It would be something. It was always something. But I noticed it. But this is the crazy thing. So from 11th grade to I left the military, I always thought maybe it was just because I beat in my meat. Maybe the act of masturbation caused me to have some type of bad luck or bad karma. So I'm thinking sex is gonna be good. I'm like, because it's pure. It's, I'm with another human. Sex is a natural thing. Porn ain't natural, but sex is. I had sex and more negative shit happened. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I can't do nothing. I can't release no seed then, I guess. So yes, the act of releasing your seed is going to cause you bad luck. Now let me explain how or why these things manifest. Now, I cannot speak on every religion. I haven't studied every religion. But if you are a Christian, in Hebrews 12, 6-8, it says, "For the Lord disciplines the one he loves, and chastises every son whom he receives." Now, everyone has their own perspective. Everyone has their own beliefs as to why. But this is my belief. This is my perspective on why bad things happen after I relapse. So if we look at the high and low vibrational spectrum, hopefully I can pull up a picture. We have the highest frequency you can be is enlightenment, total bliss, total peace. And then it goes down, you have joy, love, reason, acceptance, willingness, neutrality, courage, pride. Once you get, and we're getting lower and lower and lower. And now the lower we get, the more negative these emotions are. That's anger, desire, fear, grief, apathy, guilt, shame, rage, worriness, frustration, hatred, insecurity, powerlessness. These are all associated with lower frequency feelings and emotions and spirits. All of these things are emotions. So when you have semen, when you collect your seed, when you harbor your seed, it helps you raise your frequency. It helps you have more energy throughout the day. You can vibrate at a higher level. Now, I'm not saying being on semen retention, you're just going to just become enlightened and, encouraged. But to even know about semen retention. Okay, wait. Let me take it back. To practice semen, usually you're not just collecting just your seed. You're working on being your best self. The average person doing semen retention is trying to hit the gym, trying to better themselves. Is practicing self-improvement as well. And using semen retention as a boost, as an aid to help them, whether if it's discipline, whether if it's them just trying not to engage in any lust like sex or porn. Or if they know about the spiritual benefits. So you're using this extra energy, extra added energy of your semen to help you accomplish any goals or anything you want to attain. Or just discipline, right? So usually you're going to vibrate at a higher frequency. You know, you're happy, you know, you're peaceful, you know, you have optimism, you're believing in yourself to accomplish a goal, you're feeling a little free, you're feeling freedom. Once you release, you relapse, one, you're operating off of your lower self anyway. You're operating from your ego. That's lust. Come on, bro. To beat your meat, you gotta pull up. First thing first, you gotta be horny. So you probably done seen something on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Batty Hub, X, whatever. You would have pulled up a video, let all of this lustful energy take over you. You letting your animalistic self take over. And you beat your meat with your hand. It's a full process to that. And any religion operating off of lust is bad. From Islam to Christianity to probably Hinduism and Buddhism to even spirituality. You operate off of your lust to release and waste your seed on nothing. You gain nothing from releasing your seed. You're not getting nobody pregnant. So anyway, you gonna release your seed. You was at a high frequency. You operated off of your lower self, and you release these things. So now you have the downward spiral. So now, all of these negative emotions and negative spirits are gonna latch onto you and make you feel all of the wide array of negative emotions, just to bring you down to a low frequency. How can you be at a low frequency? How can the universe bring you down to be at a low frequency if you're happy? Shut that down. Let's make something happen in his life. That's one way to think about it. Negative spirits, negative entities, demons, whatever you want to call it. Everyone has their own belief system. But to vibrate at a low frequency, these emotions and spirits have to be attached onto you. Now, the good thing is, when it comes to my life, everyone's life is different. When it comes to me, it takes 6 days in order for me to hit a flat line. There's always a middle ground. Up, down, but there's always a point to where it's in the middle. There's nothing. So it takes me 6 to 7 days to get in that middle ground. And when I hit 15, I'm not going through things anymore. I spoke to my friend Paul, to my brother Paul about this today, because we both practice semen retention. We both found out about semen retention and NoFap and spirituality together, and we both experienced the same thing. And we both came to the agreement that bad things happen after you relapse, and it does take 6 to 7 days to hit a flat line, and 15 to where you can start vibrating at a higher frequency now. And good things start happening. And more opportunities come for you. Now, my next perspective is karma. Because karma is real. And karma is not based off of what you say, but off of what you do. When you release your seed, that's you. That's your kids, man. Millions and millions and millions of life going right there. And not one is being utilized. Not one sperm cell. So that's more like a waste, right? Bad karma. That's bad karma. You killed all of them. And now, like, I don't know, it's like the universe just has its own way of, like, I don't know, it's some things I'll just never understand, but bad karma. You release, okay, well, we're gonna send you some bad luck. We're gonna make you pay for what you did. I always looked at it as that. What you want to call it, God? higher being, Mother Nature, the universe. Obviously, there is some type of punishment for releasing your seed. The end all be all is save your seed, unless you're trying to conceive a child. Save your seed, save yourself, bro. The end all be all, through all perspectives, there is a punishment for releasing your seed. That's the moral of the story. There is a punishment for releasing your seed. And it seems like the more I did it, the worse and worse and worse those punishments was. From school to family to money. But with that being said, that is why I think bad things happen after a relapse, whether it's semen retention or NoFap. Bro, quit running from your destiny. Quit running from your journey. You know you was not supposed to be releasing no semen. If you was, you wouldn't know nothing about none of this. So stand on business. That being said, though, my name is Pariah. Y'all enjoy yourself. Y'all enjoy your day. And let me put on my glasses. And